stadium tomorrow?
I don't know if we're going to get more than 8 goals. The women did a great job in opening up, and I'm happy for them. To have a game like that for them to open up the season is awesome. And we're not going to measure it on us getting 8 goals tomorrow. I think right now it's more about just making the effort of what we do better than it was against Indiana, and just growing from each and every game.
Can you talk a little bit about the Indiana game, being a team of that caliber in an exhibition game like that at third place?
Yeah, they're a good team, a good program, a lot of tradition, and then doing it away from home, I think was very important for us. We love to play games like that in preseason because it tells you where you're at. And I think what the game told us is that we have a good team, talented team, but there's a lot of areas still to grow. And for us to be a team to win a national championship, we got to be a better unit in what we're doing. But so far, early in the year, we like the pieces that we have.
Coach, with the players coming back and then the new guys coming in, well, a couple transfers, do you think this team is better than last team? You probably don't want to compare team to team, but do you think this team go even a step further than you did last year?
It's interesting because to say we're better or not as good, I think we're talented. But what makes a good team is the chemistry of it. And like I said, we need to be a good unit on the field, off the field. And with so many new guys coming in, that's an area that we're still working on. We're still learning how to be a good team, championship team. And, could we be better than last year? I think we could, but there's a long way to go and a lot of growth ahead of us.
You say that championship team. Just talk about the team's goals in ACC, probably as hard as the NCAA tournament, the ACC tournament is, and then ultimately the big pie at the end of the season. Is that the ceiling for you all?
Yeah, I think in the world in which we live, we're at the University of Louisville. We're living in the ACC, and for a program like ours with the resources we have, I think every year we should be competing for ACC and national championships. And for our group and what we've talked about early in the season, those are things that absolutely are on our radar.
Coach, the way that after the way that quarterfinal ended last season, you said the only thing that'll help us get past this is time. How much time did you take before you addressed the game and how it finished, and then looking forward to this season?
Well, I addressed the team immediately afterwards, but time in that, we now have an opportunity to use that as a stepping stone of moving forward, learning from the experience, and knowing that for this program there's still more out there. So sometimes growth is painful, and we certainly felt the pain and the sting of that result. But now it's how do we use it to move forward, and I think the time that we've had since then, clearly as a staff and I think as a program, we're better positioned.
Did you say, or how did you address it with the guys that were leaving, moving on in the careers, and then the guys that were coming back? Is it different?
Yeah, look, it's when you put a lot into chasing dreams. It's tough when the dreams don't come to fruition, and that's part of life. But what I did tell them is the payoff is who they become, and in the result of chasing those dreams and sacrificing a lot, and the growth that comes of that, they position themselves now to play professional soccer, and we're proud of what they're doing and what's going on in their lives, and not just the ones that are playing professional soccer, but where they are in their lives. So again, the fact that we didn't necessarily reach the mountaintop doesn't mean it wasn't a successful season. It just didn't go as far as we'd like.
Good. So far, Jake and Will have split time at keeper. Have you made a decision on who's going to start for you?
No. No, they're both capable. They both played a very good half for us against a very good team, and tomorrow they'll do the same. We'll be prepared to use either one of them and both of them probably throughout the season, because they're both very, very good keepers and deserving of time.
Who are a couple other guys you're high on?
Well, I think Keno's done well in preseason. He's going to be a dynamic guy for us that is going to be a handful. Lamine also, as a center back, has come in and done well. And it's really, really nice to have Jeffrey D back on the field.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, Coach. Good luck this season.
Thank you so much.